Good morning, class. It's good to see all of you today. Happy Tuesday. I'm here at school today. I'm working in my classroom, making some copies, getting things ready for the summer and for when everyone returns next year. So I'm already excited about next year. Now, from now on, the videos are going to be a little bit different. Because as you know, you don't have any more packets. Now, some of you may still have your packets at home from the last time. And that's okay. We're going to have another pickup on Tuesday of next week. So you get a little bit extra time to get them done. But from now on, what I'm going to be doing is putting up some stories that I found interesting, having a theme week every week in which we read some stories that have a common theme, which means they're all about the same topic. We do a couple experiments. I know I have an experiment I want to do for tomorrow. So stay tuned. So we're going to go from there and do most of our instruction online. Now, from now on, it is definitely optional, which means do you have to do it? No. Would I love for you to do it? Absolutely. I think the more we practice, the better we get. That is one of my mottos. Practice doesn't make perfect, but it definitely makes better. So before I get into today's read-along, let's talk just to us. To the students and parents that I got to see yesterday, it was incredible to see you. It did my heart good to see all of you. As I showed you yesterday, Christian, the awesome Christian, gave me my own Star Wars mask, which I can't really, I love wearing it, but it makes my beard puffy. Now, a lot of you commented on the beard. I am not going to shave it until I have students back in the classroom. So during the summer, you're going to see it get bigger. I think some of you will enjoy it. Some of you will be like, why is he doing that? It's just something I want to do because I miss you guys. So I will not shave my beard until I have students back in my classroom. But anyways, like I said, it was incredible to see you. A couple shout outs that I got to give right now. Torian, I know I didn't get to see you yesterday, but I had a great talk with your dad. My goodness, he is proud of you and I'm proud of you. I know I miss you. We talked for about 10 minutes just about you and how awesome you are. So keep up the good work. Allie, thank you so much. The chips were incredible, and you gave me my new favorite t-shirt, #DogDad, because as you know, I am a dog dad. So thank you so much. It was incredible to see you guys. Everybody that I got a chance to talk to yesterday, Ruba, I'm going to show you in a second. I know it's raining out, but I'm going to show you in a second what our garden's going to look like. All right, so I am outside and I'm about to show you the progress in our garden. If you look, a lot of the wildflowers here have bloomed and they have grown so tall. Got some beautiful purple buds there. We've got some there. It looks beautiful. Then we go over here and we have some pinks and some oranges and some more purples. It looks incredible. I don't think our tulips have made it. I think there's too much competition, but if we look over here, we even have some more wildflowers. It's cold and wet out there, but you know what? The garden is looking incredible. We even got some flower blooms, which is incredible. It's awesome to see. All your hard work is going to be paying off, like I told you it would. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, everyone I got a chance to see yesterday, from Salma to Christian twice, which was awesome, to Sinai, to Ali. See, who else did I see yesterday? Cameron. I got to see Cameron yesterday, which was awesome, with his nice haircut. I love it. He doesn't like it, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with having short hair. And if I missed anybody, you know what? it was great seeing you. And if I didn't get a chance to see you, I hope I get to see you soon. You know I miss you. I say at the end of every video, you know I miss you. And I'm doing all this stuff for you guys. I just hope you are well and hope you're keeping working, keep reading, and I cannot wait to see you when we all come back together. Now on to today's lesson. Now, when I was young, on days like this, where it was cold and rainy, you saw in the video earlier, it is cold, it's raining, it's gonna rain all day. I'm not gonna be able to go outside and play. I'm not gonna be able to do much. So for me, days like this are a great day to grab a book or watch a movie. Now, one of my favorite movies when I was a kid was Jurassic Park. I loved it. I loved it so much, but I wasn't much of a reader when I was a kid, that I actually went out and bought the novel Jurassic Park and read it. And it blew my mind. And it created such a love of dinosaurs for me. Pretty much any dinosaur movie that comes out, I will watch, no matter how scary or how cheesy or how cartoony it is. I will watch it and love it. Now, my favorite dinosaur of all time is the T-Rex. You know me, I love the villains. And the T-Rex has been portrayed as the villain. And for good reason. It looks the scariest out of most of the dinosaurs. So what I wanted to do this week, and I hope our theme this week is going to be about dinosaurs. Now, I have a couple stories that we're going to read this week and an experiment we're going to do tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's experiment, really easy, all right? But it's a fun one, and I can't wait to do it and show you guys. So if you log on to readworks.org, you will find today's story. It is called Dino News, which I thought was a very clever title. This is a 3rd grade level story, but it's not that long. Remember, I wouldn't give you anything that I don't think you could handle. And what we're going to do is we're going to read it together, and then you can go through and answer the questions after. Okay? So, first things first, the page looks like this. All right, so when we log on to readworks.org, you will see the title, Dino News. And the first picture that I see is the king of all dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look at those teeth. I would not want to be anywhere near that. And then we have a chicken. Tyrannosaurus Rex, chicken. Tyrannosaurus Rex, chicken. I'm already a little confused here. We have a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then we have a chicken. So before we read, let's make a prediction. What is this story going to be about? Tyrannosaurus Rex, chicken. So, what do you think this story is going to be about? I have a couple ideas. Could it be how the Tyrannosaurus Rex would eat chicken? Their favorite chicken recipes? Could it be how chickens came from Tyrannosaurus Rex? Maybe there's a connection between these two creatures. Let's read and find out. So we're at the first paragraph, and it's got a subheading called The Dinosaur and Bird Connection. So there must be some sort of connection between the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the chicken. So this should be interesting. So let's go ahead and read. Scientists learn more about T-Rex's relatives. What do Tyrannosaurus Rex and the chicken have in common? That is definitely what I'm wondering. A team of scientists say the two animals are related. Recently, the scientists studied the T-Rex bone that shows proof of that. Proof is anything that can be used to show that something is true. Now, we've talked about proof before when we're talking about our experiments and when we're talking about proving our answers. So after this first paragraph, I'm still a little confused. They looked at a T-Rex's bone and found a connection between that and a rooster. Let's find out more about what that connection is going to be. The T-Rex bone was part of a dinosaur's leg. It is about 68 million years old. And no, I am not that old. Scientists found it in Montana in 2003. They cut into the bone and were surprised to find protein inside. Now, protein is a living material that makes up muscle. It is also found in bones. Lewis Cantley is a scientist on the research team. We're very excited, he says. No one thought that protein could survive that long. You figure protein in that bone survived 68 million years. That is a really long time to survive. Scientists used a special machine to study the protein. They compared it to the proteins in other animals. Chickens were the closest relatives. Now, you know what a relative is. A relative could be a parent, a cousin, an uncle, an auntie, grandparents. These are all relatives. So what they're saying right here is that the Tyrannosaurus Rex is a relative of the chicken. Should I say the chicken is a relative of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now that's good proof, but I'm going to need a little bit more convincing. Now, we've talked about in our debates before. Remember the debate about dodgeball or whether or not dogs should work? I'm going to need a little bit more evidence and more proof than that. So the next subheading says, finding more proof. Many scientists have long thought that dinosaurs and birds are related. The discovery was more proof. Previous proof was based on the way the bones look. The proof is based on protein. This proof is based on protein, says Canty. It better supports our belief that chickens came from dinosaurs. That's crazy. The next subheading is, are they alike? Imagine that T-Rex was a chicken and the chicken were the same size. I don't know if I want to imagine that. That's a really big chicken. Would they look related? How are they alike? How are they different? Now, those are some great questions. Those are some really, really great questions. If the chicken was the same size as the T-Rex, could we tell that they were related? I don't know. I have a hard time imagining a chicken that's 18 feet tall. That'd be a really big chicken weight, if you ask me. So if you look underneath, it says compare a chicken to a T-Rex. And then it has a couple headings on the side. We're going to look at the side. We got height. That's how tall something is. We have length. That's how long something is. And we have weight. That's how much weight they have, how many pounds they have. So a chicken is about 13 inches tall. Now, if we're comparing that to something, imagine that it is the size of pretty much the size of like a ruler. A ruler is 12 inches tall. So that's how tall a chicken is. Now, a T-Rex is about 18 feet tall. And what I really like is that in the parentheses, it has, or about 17 chickens. So I want you to imagine 17 chickens stacked on top of each other. That's how tall a T-Rex would be. Next, it mentions length. It says a chicken is about 13 inches long. That's about right, if you've ever seen a chicken. A T-Rex is about 40 feet long, or about 37 chickens. That's a lot of chickens. And then we go to the biggest one, and that is the weight difference. If we look, the weight of a chicken is 5 to 11 pounds. That's a good sized chicken. The T-Rex is 10,000 to 14,000 pounds. That is crazy. That's really, really, really big. And it says in the parentheses, that's about 1,500 or 1,500 chickens. That's a lot of chickens. So after reading this story, do I still have my doubts that dinosaurs and birds and chickens are related? Yes. Just based on how big a difference they are in size, I have a hard time seeing how they're connected. But I did learn that through looking at their bones, through looking at the proteins that are found in there, there is a connection, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it up to you. What do you think? Do you think that birds and chickens came from dinosaurs? Leave your comments in Class Dojo, or you can email me at this email address, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. So until the next time I see you, have a great day. I miss all of you, and I cannot wait till you guys are back in the classroom.